Warning: this video contains discussion of human trafficking, sexual exploitation, and child abuse. While not graphic, this content may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
A recent report in the New York Times says that child abusers are running rampant online and big tech companies are looking the other way.
There were over 45 million images and videos reported to the National Center.
That number kind of boggles the mind.
I think what's even more surprising, what we learned, is that number is more than double of what was found the previous years.
The threat of child online exploitation has never been bigger.
Predators go where the kids are. In the past, playgrounds, parks, public places, that's where offenders would go. Now, the digital environment is the playground for these kids.
I was a parent who had my head in the sand, right? I knew, I had the nagging fear, based upon what I know about the anonymity of the internet, of what could happen. But I said, not my child, won't happen to my child. Until it did.
If you look today at the primary influence on kids starting at age 8, it is technology. It has replaced the family system.
Over the last 10 years, Roblox has grown from its $1 billion market value to $25 billion. There are 65 million active users. 27.5 million of them are under the age of 12. Now there's these rooms in Roblox that are geared towards your child to go and to hook up with a random stranger. This happens over the chat. These are graphic, disgusting, sexually explicit conversations that happen all the time.
There are 750,000 daily active predators going after our children every single day. The gaming industry has proven that they are not willing to solve this problem at scale.
The industry itself, it is dollars over minds. So if we think as a society that they're going to come in and they're going to do anything that's going to hurt their personal interests, we're fooling ourselves. Looking at the dollars and having worked in Congress and understanding why it happens, we have to go private industry. We have to solve this ourselves.
If there is a moment in time where we need to take back as parents our responsibility as protectors, as parents, we have to take it back from big tech. We have to take it back from the algorithms that have controlled the way our children are seeing and hearing things. My two children at the time were 7 and 8 years old, and beautiful little girls, wanted to play Minecraft together. Being a technician, I created the Minecraft server, right? And then I was gonna link them two together so they could play at the same time in their own rooms. I exposed it to the internet so they could both lock in on those addresses. And within moments, it had to be a minute, another avatar came in and was conversing with my youngest daughter, grooming her immediately, tried to figure out what parks were in her area, would they have a time to go meet. And at that time, my wife had called me into the other room and she said, honey, somebody's talking to our daughter. And so I took my machine and I went in there. And then I approached this avatar. By the way, I'm her dad. And I'm an internet expert and I found out who you are and where you are. And I'm gonna report you to Interpol. And that person disappeared. I went back out and my wife was looking at me like, we have to do something. What are you gonna do? And I uttered those famous last words of an entrepreneur, how hard can it be?
Keeping your kids safe while gaming, a Valley dad created an app after his daughter was approached by an online predator. Joining us now is online safety expert and CEO of GameSafe, David Everett. David, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me, Jamie.
So tell me about this app. What did you create here?
So I created an application that's a little robot that sits on my daughter's shoulder, and it sees exactly what threats may be coming to her. And in real time, it will look and analyze those conversations. It will then give me an immediate alert on my devices if there is something happening with that entire conversation and context. That way I can go and take action, and I'll stop my kid from becoming a victim. These are very well thought out threat models, and this is AI done right. So we condense it all into one area. We protect that AI model, and we have it specially trained with the help of law enforcement to really identify what the psychological threats of grooming are, mental health, things like that. We are covering both Minecraft and Roblox right now. We're about to roll out Among Us, and then we'll also be going into social media very soon.
Entrepreneurs have, in some ways, the entrepreneurs have shown us what was possible as we've met entrepreneur after entrepreneur that have massively scalable solutions. Whether it's GameSafe, who came and sat with us and said, hey, we can actually protect every kid in America, and we can do it for $10 a month. Do you think parents would pay $10 a month to protect their kids? And we said, yes, absolutely. These are massively scalable visions. You have that conversation 30, 40, 50 times, and you start to go, wow, there is an entire role for for-profit to play where we can, because there's so many aspects to this problem that each entrepreneur has their calling for their aspect of it.
Our motto, really, our tagline is very simple. We're empowering parents to protect the innocence of their children. That is it. Right, we want to be able to disrupt where the power has gone with platforms controlling children, to now parents are the ones who are able to see, and by seeing they're empowered to take action and not let their children be influenced and molded by these platforms. I want to see what my child sees, I want to hear what they hear, and I want to do it without a platform's permission, and I want it to be on any device. That is the problem that GameSafe solves.
The ability to actually screen capture exactly what a child is seeing and be able to image that and hand it back to the parent and say, hey, we think this is a threat. The threat models are developing, getting more robust, all of the things that they're doing. GameSafe is the first private tool that a parent can have to know and understand exactly what a child is seeing when they're gaming.
I wanted technology to be used in the right way, right? I didn't want to shelter them from it because we live in an era where you can't shelter your kids from technology. You have to go and find a solution that works for your family, that really helps you protect your family. So why not show them and guide them throughout the process of just like you're going to get a driver's license, right? You wait until why do we wait until we're 15 and a half to get a permit? And then go and get a license when we're 16. And then we can vote when we're 18. Why are there safeguards there for public safety when they're not there for giving your child an opportunity to have unfettered access to the entire universe, right? It just doesn't, there has to be safeguards.
You know, I really do truly believe that there's more good than evil. I think it's winnable. I think that if we get ahead of the stream, and I think that if we take back our control and our power from the industry, and we actually are honest about teaching young kids and families how to do it, we can win.